All right, good morning, everybody. Today is November 6th, here in California, around 10:45 a.m. Doing another video. I promised myself na magda-daily videos ako, at least isa or dalawa. But now you can see who I am. So if you guys can't tell, uh, my name is Carrie, and hopefully my workflow, hopefully na perfect ko na yung workflow na gagawin natin for watching videos and doing some side commentary on these topics that are pressing right now sa Pilipinas, whether it's with politics or entertainment or current events. And I'll probably do a few things also, about dito sa US, about what's going on with life of Filipinos and immigrants here in the US, current events, geopolitics, and just a disclaimer: I'm not a expert on anything, so don't take anything I say seriously. But this is just my opinion as a private citizen and as a concerned citizen of the U.S. and the Philippines. So hopefully you guys get something out of this. And if you want to keep hearing my commentary and my opinions, nothing to brag about. I'm not an expert, but if some of you guys have the same opinions and have the same thoughts but just can't voice it out, hopefully you guys could share it here sa comment section, and I will do my best to represent you guys. I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm speaking for everybody who is, a concerned citizen of the world, pretty much. So anyway, right now you're seeing a live shot of me. I'm not gonna do any editing as much as possible. Like, nagre-record na to directly onto a hard drive. Tapos I'm just gonna take that video and upload it straight to YouTube. This is not processed or cut in any way, unless may kailangan i-cut na mga dead space or copyright segments of the video. Hopefully wala. Last time I had a copyright segment that I had to take off because my music dun sa video. So I had to do that. But anyway, we're going to do a screen share. I'm gonna share my screen. So what I see, tapos makikita nyo ako sa baba. And you guys could follow along as we go through some of these videos that we're going to watch. And as the video is progressing, I'm going to pause and give my feedback, and we'll just go from there. It's very, very organic, as if it's not scripted. Very organic lang tong gagawin natin. So right now, let's I'm going to drag my YouTube channel onto this other screen here, and I could see it on my other screen. And we're just going to go from here. So right now you're still seeing me as the main shot, but when I click on this this macro that I made, hopefully makita nyo. There. So now you should be seeing my screen, and as well as my picture-in-picture lower right. All right. So let's put up some volume here onto. So kung ano man yung papanoodin natin. Excuse me. So let's do some videos from Kristan. So he's one of the more popular pundits right now sa Pilipinas. So let's talk about this flooding. Oh, okay. I forgot a setting. Let me just fix that real quick, and you guys should be able to hear his video. So right now, hindi ko pa na export yung sound. So I'm gonna do it right now, and you should be able to hear it now. I'm just gonna increase his volume.
Dito mawawala hanggang maayos ng gobyerno yung problema ng flooding sa buong Pilipinas. At because of this issue, napaisip talaga ako, what can the private sector do to help fix the problem of flooding? At nakita ko tong video ni Kevin Tan of Megaworld. And they're talking about a solution to the problem of flooding. And
just for context, see Kevin Tan. You might have seen him every once in a while, pero he is the son of the founder of Metrobank. So they're a major conglomerate, and he's pretty active in the social in SocMed. So you guys could look him up.
Project na ginagawa nila is in San Fernando, Pampanga. And I was so inspired because of this video. I want to share it with you guys because I think you guys are going to be inspired by it too. Watch this.
Right now, we are here in San Fernando, Pampanga. Now, because of its geography and location, it's considered one of the most flood-prone regions in the Philippines. Since we're on the topic of flood control, I thought it would be a good opportunity to show you what developers like Megaworld, developers of townships like this, are doing to help solve this critical problem. Right now, we are here at our township in San Fernando called Capital Town. This is a 35-hectare township that used to be the Pampanga Sugar Development Corporation, or PASUDECO.
So the problem with San Fernando, Pampanga is within that area, apparently, nagbabaha daw dyan waist high or even higher. And sometimes it takes about a week para mag-subside yung flood waters. So naisip na tong Megaworld ay gumawa ng isang water retention facility dun sa ginagawa nilang project sa San Fernando, Pampanga. But what makes this project amazing is it's above ground. They turned it into an aesthetically beautiful lake.
When we started planning this township, we took that into mind and we wanted to be a solution to that problem. In the middle of this township is a 2-hectare park which we call the Rainwater Park. The main feature of this park is the water retention facility that we have surrounding the entire park. So when it rains around the city, the water is actually collected by our box culverts and brought here to this rainwater park. When it stops raining and the sun comes out like this, the water is slowly drained into our river systems.
This is genius. Instead of just the water being underneath the entire township, it is now above ground. Kitang-kita ng lahat, and everyone gets to appreciate having a park with a lake inside the park. And this is what's impressive about it, the amount of water it can actually hold.
This water retention facility holds 3.7 million gallons of water. That's equivalent to 6 Olympic-sized swimming pools. And this water retention facility is connected to the entirety of San Fernando City.
Can you imagine being able to hold that much rainwater? So dahil dito sa ginawa nilang proyekto sa San Fernando, Pampanga, there is no more flooding within that area, within that community. And apparently, they're going to be doing the same model in other areas in the Philippines. Kaya with that, congrats to Kevin Tan and to Megaworld. And if you guys want to see the whole video, I'm going to leave the link in the description below.
All right, so that was pretty good. So as you guys saw from that video, if private corporations like Megaworld and Metrobank take the initiative to do something about the ongoing issue, masusolusyonan. But unfortunately, good for San Fernando because they are, they're outside of they're in the outskirts of Manila, and they're very flood prone. But they have a lot of land. That's the one advantage that they have is hindi pa sila ganun ka-develop compared to Manila. I mean, they're a very successful developed city. Unfortunately, Manila is running out of space and it's running out of infrastructure to make this kind of project work. So it's gonna be a tough sell for people in Manila for the business people in Manila to do the same thing, and it's probably gonna cause a lot more headache for developers in within the city. Now, if you move outside, like let's say Cavite or sa Alabang, or going towards Batangas or going towards, unfortunately, like Bulacan, these sort of projects could be possible because I'm from northern Luzon, so every time we commute, like we've experienced like floods in sa may bandang Valenzuela, the NLEX area, bumabaha din dun. So if there's a proper way to channel that water, I think that would be a great solution. So that's one part of it. um, and it's an admirable task by Megaworld. Excuse me. And so yeah, gaya ng sabi ko, if more corporations like San Miguel or the Gokong Ways, the Seas, the SM Group, if they just contribute a little bit of money to help this and do it privately, because if you go through the government, it might not be feasible. It might not happen because there's always going to be people who are going to take advantage of this enormous cash flow of this enormous project that has billions of pesos of cash flow that's going to potentially flow through it. Meron mga mangingikil dyan. They're going to take their cut, whether it's engineers, whether it's city officials, permitting officials. May may kaltas yan. And not to say that the private world does not do that as well. I'm sure they do, pero it's going to be more closely monitored kasi sariling pera nila yung ginagastos nila. And there might be grants from the government. There might be some subsidies or tax breaks from the government to do these projects. But it's more feasible. I don't know when they created this project, but it seems like it's fairly recent. It looks pretty brand new, and it's working. It's also going to take a lot of effort from the local population to be disciplined because it's collecting the rainwater from across the area, and as long as the water ducts are not hindi sila barado ng basura, it's gonna do its job. Hindi siya makakakolekta. That's yun yung bagsakan eh. But if the water ducts are clogged, if kung barado sila, wala mangyayari. Like it's not gonna collect anything. It's just gonna pool where it's gonna pool, where the water stops. Because ang tubig, it's going through the path of least resistance. Parang ano yan eh. Parang kuryente, parang lightning. It's going through the path of least resistance. And if you're in an elevated area, like what happened in Cebu, in flash floods, rainwater from higher elevations, just rumagasa yun from high to low. It's going down, a slope. And from the previous video that I shared yesterday, if you guys take a look from in my channel, we kind of looked at some Google Map views of what the surrounding areas of Talisay and Cebu City look like. A lot of people are blaming Slater Young, the celebrity engineer, quote unquote, on YouTube for causing the floods. But I don't believe that he is primarily responsible or even responsible at all. They could have had an effect on it, but he has yet to release a statement about what transpired this past couple of days with the flooding in Cebu and Talisay. But if you guys look at that video, there's like a giant pit, palang malaking minahan dun sa northern northwest part ng region nila. So take a look at that video if you want a more detailed explanation or more detailed view. It's the last couple of videos before this one. So anyway, let's go ahead and go to another video here. Let's take a look. Sino bang pwede nating panoodin din? Actually, you know what? I'm going to stop this video here now, and then I'm going to create another video of another topic. Okay? So see you guys in a little bit.